Bagangor bagamoban, bagabagadar yor, Malendi dayana kabal wailor warin yor banti.
Tiago Gambay, Yakiyendi. Tichini Yuquan, Kinichi Nom, Kurane Quine, Jangoingor, Sharon College, Yamut, Kiran Chiquan, Jalbain Bagam, in Yamu Japan, Yamu Religion. Fakayin Chairman, Kikoipun, Chiwakalu, Rondon attack, Tipia.
A number of smaller associations that are subordinated to Anyidi Youth Association that was led by NYIN-WONG. Those other small associations that were subordinated and that are still subordinated to the mother association are three. One is the Association of the Youth of Chwe Magon, a bomber in Anyidi, Payam. The other is an association for the youth in Mareng Boma, a bomber within Anyidi. And the other is an association of youth that are of Mareng. Tianwin, sorry. A bomber that is also within Anyidi, Payam. I would love to recognize an effort of desire to serve. Wepanda, rang a shoulder ding, it's by tab balloon. Kunate by balloon, Gran Kiran, I talk you. I can get it a read, Libby Macam Lopin, Belay. I can get it a read, Libby Macam Lopin, Beloy. But did you loy? What you want to know, you go, Ukabla town, and I am good team, Ukabia and to buy Tabalui, Ukabena to a cool, South of them.
Yanukoga, you will go where you want, Ujam Yajam Winonti, Okitoga Jam, where Dabutu Yitondu, Chiki Jam Jatiop, Chiki Dun Jalway, Okitoga Jam, where Dabutu Yitondu, Chiki Jam Jatiop, Chiki Dun Jalway, Tiaga Jaliop, Yan Uru on the Kukoti Katiak, Yan Mojiban, your booty, Quachinting ya Mutu, Tiga Jagged in your Guajam bed. Yalagoja Bere, Kilolo, Chinting ya Mutu, Tiga Jagged in your Guajam bed. Yalagoja Bere, Kilolo, thank you.
As a leader, at the Loinda Mishkilla, you have a tension, and then I'll be back. And I'm attacking the Yauna in Takabu. Kali Kulasu. Why is the Gulik? Interlat him to where Shabab began. But I need the pool. Lamb the way. As Zaman with I Intakabad in Tahat, had to Lufizol did that. In Intakabad, the father, allowed to begin leader with Kulu. Mind the Khan is all. Wakama, Gudama, Wakan Wagamai. Interland Tamsugunu Dana without Kulu.
Anyidi Ayatugram, Ukai Tukana. Timanidi, Ewa de Chalmet, Yananidi, Creative Bantia. Timanda Beranidi, Manakati, Tiba Kanit. Kundi Tichal Pale, Atuanga Yambengel, Abiju, Dupale, Yeting Tata. Oh, and Timanidi, Eke Chalnik and the Monpalek. Nana Kabineta Kutaman Palek, Nikoti, Kawada Chikadena, Monpalek, Tima, Abuka Jalwala War. Any time the Monpalek, Ni Kuriada Pio, again, it's a general Jamria Mako. Sauce dan Canadian Matin. Anytime the one palek, we can through Martin Madrigal, along the South Sudan, of the David to the home. Timanidi, Edo, Timanidi, anything, Timanidi, any pio. Timanyidi area de pio. Timanyidi enyi loy de man pale kueta ketle.
Yugule le ko ka IC. Bany magul en ga nang kule. Jan yen nang kule. Coach yi ko ke. Na ji ko ke ka ba ji ben man. Na tuwar ke ji ko ni. Ko ji bi jam le len tuwan ma do ta gam. Chem je na tiam ya ben. So what lui to what yen. En ga chi wo pyen me na wo je ken loy. So chu lor especially. And balik won ji ben pan jeng a chu lor ya. Near Paramountship with Board County. But then I went into Lord and get your bank and you go Anyang Kodam, Ben Marang, Executive Chief Marang, into Lord and get your Banjaban can yen. Which will Lord, one on Ben, I do the totem, one on Ben Marian, one on Ben. Mà dùng cái gì, của quán ông, quán ông bên gì mà đây, mà chiều mình, để làm mà đây có bên gì đi, so với chùa lốt bên chùa bên, và với tôi ăn uống, những cái bàn pan lê cái này, juba, những cái chùa đấy à, bên cái gì, thì bên bồn, với chùa lê chứ à, tôi mang ra chùa kê. Bây giờ có chạm cái này bên, với chùa lốt bên chùa bên, cái đi bán là tin, anh giảm ra nó bên chùa bên cái cool, đi chợ lốt, với chùa lốt có cái gì, cái lối của cool, cái chùa đấy gọi, còn những cái tool cool, anh giảm bên chùa bên cái cool, bây giờ đấy, và mi góp nhiều, đi bán phải lên lối, đi bán phải lên nhà, người ta cái bán phải lên cái đó, so với cái lối bên, làm chỉ có chỉ đúng ấy đen, ai có cái yur, one of Chabam dan ben ke Chabam yur, Chabam pale, e ben a torne. So which will Lord ya? Ato ben cake. So which will Lord? And I'm calling God be ben, get to see pale ya. Can pale no nom de. You will walk away yet. E pan Madina gana. Get your uti. Bye. Anna walk. Though I know the tea, you ben get mute get a cool. Yeah. The way I called by Ben to you. I called the child when you didn't get mute get a jam. From you better be jam. You can accord with me, who lawyer can you? We want a lawyer, and one pan pale, Uti, you can have a ben. So, when you are going to come with Gala, why I love a jam, to jam, paying again. A good gentleman, and a jam, welcoming session. A soup, watching the boob and well ahead. Give you all a thing. A part 2, which is inauguration. A part can a banana and baby. Bây giờ để facilitate các cháu, để làm cho nó dùng mình rồi anh em, đến cái one of the MC, đến cái chỗ cái làm để tôi còn walk ya, cái MC, để làm cho là học quyền atong, đến cái chỗ cái nhà kia đó, so session cái này, car, ban, cái dùng mình rồi cái cháu, mà dùng cái lo, quyền cái này cái gì
One, two. Atenya limpi. Ani gara ni chol mo jom wero ranyet. Wecha geleji ban chiwe ban. The next step or the next item to be done, inauguration. Now, before we proceed, among a special group of people, Jenwaganimar, Tugo Dordeng, Yajung, Atokan Wakatana. I have not got the details of their names, but very important people because these Ranitolayan, Wayan in getting door, Kuting Dorian, Luyarit, and watch about the children. Ega Wajal, the Changumun, the Brier, Kubiaban, the Lang, Tintoy.
So when is it cut for which you gave Lord, and thank you. Right now, it is my pleasure to welcome the lawyer, Young Ajangari, to administer the oath. Thank you. Mulana Injigao.
Thank you, the moderator of this program, the chief guest of honor, Honorable General James Hosmai, Minister of Labor, who is also a chairperson of a community somewhere, the chairperson of Nuer community in Juba, Honorable Mariar Gumke, former Deputy Minister of Interior, all the entourage seated with the guests of honor, our MPs, led by Uncle Makir Thiongomal, Dr. Benjamin Malek, Abraham Biar, Yala Kamagarang, chatting to the Honorable Kim, who Koi Kok, Chancake, Chakabiba, because of time, which I can recognize. Your Lordship, you're most welcome to the team. Chairman BCYA, Kurmajib, our Paramount Chief of Bor County, who happen to be, the work I'm going to do is going to be brief, and it is going to be moderated by the guest of honor. Mr. Guest of honor, sir, with your permission, I would like to undertake this program with you in the center of it, because it is through you that these people will be sworn in and inaugurated and given power in your presence. And because of that, I am going to, from time to time, address you so that you will be in touch with whatever is going on here. There is an oath which I have prepared. That oath is individualistic. It is for each and every person who is going to be sworn in here. And that oath is for the people who have been appointed by the new leadership, and their names have been written here. And the oath is the sample is here. I want you to give it to the guest of honor. I want it given to the guest of honor because this oath is intended to bind every office bearer. Whoever is going to be sworn in here will be bound by this oath throughout his term of office. And for that matter, I have prepared it in such a way that it will be signed at the end of the day by the one who has sworn it, signed by me on one side, and signed by the guest of honor on the other side, and it will be filed. It has specific words that have been chosen. Those words were not chosen for no reason. They were chosen perfectly in regard to the work that these office bearers are going to undertake. So the session will run in 4 sessions, in 4 chiefs. One, the chairperson will be sworn in alone. The deputy will be sworn in alone. The Secretary General and all other secretaries will be sworn in together to save time. Then the advisory board will be sworn in together. I am going to call them by their names. If you have not heard your name, then you are not supposed to come to undertake this oath. So here I begins, with the guest of honor, sir, to call upon the, you will come and bless them at the end, because it will be a bit long and it will not be good for you to come and stand here all this while. Thank you. I want to call upon the chairperson, who is Engineer Dordeng Ayom, to come and take his oath of office.
Service as the chairperson
of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
Youth Association in Juba,
and I shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties
and
responsibilities in a consultative manner to foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba, and that I shall obey and promote the unity of the youth and consolidate the democratic system of governance
and consolidate the democratic system of governance
and preserve the integrity and dignity of the Anyidi Youth Association in Juba.
Youth Association in Juba.
So help me God.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Guest of Honor, that is the chairperson who has been sworn in. With your permission, allow me to invite the deputy. You mention your name, then you read whatever I'm going to read. I,
Gabriel John Agao,
do hereby swear by the Almighty God, and solemnly affirm that as the secretary, as the deputy chairperson,
and solemnly affirm that as the deputy chairperson
of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba, I shall be faithful and bear true faith and allegiance to my service as the deputy chairperson of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and allegiance to my service as a deputy chairperson of Anyidi Youth in Juba,
and shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties and responsibilities in a consultative manner to foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba, and that I shall obey, preserve, and defend the Constitution, and abide by the and promote the unity of the youth,
and
consolidate the democratic system of governance,
and
preserve the integrity and the dignity of the Anyidi Youth Association in Juba. So help me God. Thank you. Mr. President, that is the deputy chairperson. Deng Matioma Chiek, Deputy Secretary of Finance. That will be followed by Secretary.
Akechi Gabriel Gwet.
Do hereby swear by the Almighty God.
Do hereby swear by the Almighty God.
And solemnly affirm that as the, then you put your position.
I solemnly affirm as the Secretary General of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba.
I shall be faithful and bear true faith.
I shall be faithful and bear true faith
and allegiance to my service as
and allegiance to my service as Secretary General of AYA,
and shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties
and shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties
and responsibilities in a consultative manner to foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
to foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and that I shall obey, preserve, and defend the Constitution, and abide by the law, and I shall protect and promote the unity of the youth, and consolidate the democratic system of governance, and preserve the integrity and the dignity of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and the dignity of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much. Please stand aside. Put these things here.
I swear that as the advisor of legal affairs of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
I shall be faithful and bear true faith.
I shall be faithful and bear true faith
and allegiance to my service as the advisor for legal affairs,
and allegiance to the service as the advisor of legal affairs of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and I shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties,
and I shall diligently and honestly discharge my duties and responsibilities
in a consultative manner
to
foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
to foster the development and welfare of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and that I shall obey,
preserve,
and defend the Constitution,
and
abide by the law,
and
I shall protect, promote the unity of the youth,
and
consolidate the democratic system of governance,
and
preserve the integrity and dignity of the Anyidi Youth Association in Juba,
and preserve the dignity and integrity of Anyidi Youth Association in Juba.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much. Mr. Guest of Honor, take your seat. That will be the end of my program. Thank you.
Thank you so much. After this, Mr. Guest of Honor, you will place yourself in the middle between the outgoing and the incoming chairperson. Then the rest of you will take a photo near them. Thank you.
Dear guests of honor, with due respect and honor, allow me to pass this piece of information to the chairman of Anyidi Youth Association, Engineer Dor Dengayor. Dear Chairman, On the behalf of all the pupils, teachers, and the boards of the director of our Blackley School Breeding Academy, I would like to express our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support and commitment for our growth and development. We are truly grateful for your support, for your kindness. Your support has made a great impact on our school. We hope that our relationship with you will continue some years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, you will get more from the MPD Club of Green Hill National Primary School. Good live Anyidi Juba, good live South Sudan, good live Green Hill Academy. Thank you.
What's a big note? And it's a pita. Kijaman, it's a jolty money. Call which I repeat, it's a jolty money. It's a multi-mate. Nine, a little of cable of eating of the Quran and a little of Narudit, below new thing at the jolty money. Yen a cock of milk, we think cheating to Naguapai, yanking the jolty money. A chica Judiata, we need a piotin, quaking in camping, no one palette. You, a jolty money. Yena kabala wek ni kula ba pink ba data pet. Yenti mi chalti mani di. Ati ede na lichi tao mi palagya. Biyama ito. Ika yin pana ni di ngim tekin kan kek nurap. Pana ni di ay tu gram ukay tu kana. Ti mani di ewa di chalmat yana ni di kriya di bantya. Tumanda berani de ane kapindi tiba kanit kundi ti chol pale achuanga yan bengel abijur du pale ye ching tata oh anda timani de ete chol ni tande mon pale nanang ka binyai ta kutaman pale mikochi kewara chikot benan mon pale. Hey, Tima, aku kerja war. Ini cang demuan paling. Ni kuliah ada pio. Oke, ni cipen general jomri amako. Wanter South Sudan kena jual macam. Ini cang demuan paling. Ike tur Martin majir gaya. Alam de South Sudan. Tapi dek cipen. Wepan bo, queen manja ban. Ike wacce tiyanko, ichalti manide. Whereby, kuiran kuti michalti manide, yo. Yenti michalti manide, area de pio da man pale. Ini nyit niluai pit. Tumale, majung machar dengi. Manichal juba airline, meeting the Bright Star, South Sudan, basketball teammate. Ere pure the man pale. Achieving the South Sudan led #1 in Africa. Ukacheni pinambio juba. Ike wachitianko. Ichalti manide. Waiting papinga pip. Yenti michalti manide. Nile bade man pale. Nile bade man pale. Ike gema literally kwayama daru ikenon. Kabiara kano. Banang palende kulu. Timani di edo. Timani di anything. Timani di any the pure. Timani di area the pure. Timani di any boy the man pale. Kuweta kete.
Anji pio mera red. Chagwir. Chakri pana jadi chagwir. Enan ke pana ni tol pani mabulka. War kaiwani dor dengayo. Anji pio mera red. And we koko uba kinyo. Anji pajama tongi jian. Abijama English for the sake of addressing our people that we have invited. They are important for this address. Guests of honor, sir, James Hothmai, Minister of Labour, Patron of the Day, in his absentia, Victoria James Dell, Minister of Youth and Sport, Chief Guest, Honorable Deputy Minister, former Deputy Minister, Minister of Interior, Mariar Bunkate, special guest present, Mr. Marora Kon, Mr. Isaiah Konukol in his absentia, Mr. Simon Mamertit. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a historic moment of glowing a new light of inaugurating a new leadership of Anyidi Payam. And so, we as a community are calling you to witness on this occasion. Last 4 months ago, we had conducted a serious campaign by laying out our agendas for election. Because of choosing who you want on the basis of their manifestos, Pale decided to vote in favor of the then Yuda, though their manifestos weren't better. That goes without question. This call for today's occasion as a get-together, this call for today's occasions as a get-together for all the manifestos summed up together as one to be implemented by one person. In my quest for Anyidi leadership, my team and I promise never to refuse the election's outcome, no matter the discrepancies accompanying their operation. That commitment was true then, when I considered the result gracefully, so that our community goes without confusion. Having said that, it is imperative to maintain our values that despite our respect in the eye of many who believe we are united. In that quintessence, I'm calling upon my chairman, Polista, Surveyor, Dr. Dengayom, to break off from campaign moods and concentrate toward achieving these desired goals of uniting the two fronts that lock hands during the campaign period. That isn't my responsibility again. As you may recall, in the recent inauguration of Anyidi Youth Association, Polista, Dr. Dengayom, and his co-head boycotted to attend the electoral ceremony. That was in the spirit of togetherness. Doing so will lead to a serious repercussion that no one will ever imagine. Buma leaders will tend not to come to the meeting, leading to the total disarray and collapse of community values. As you will stand on the same podium sooner than later, it is important to promise this community that you will give the same treatment to all, irrespective of their voting pattern or of their divergent view relating to this association, or otherwise pay a heavy resistance or opposition before 1 year of your office. Taking it for granted will lead to a complete failure and the total collapse of this association upon its midwifery in your hand. I so believe the baby is well and alive. It is upon you to strangle the baby or keep it alive for tomorrow's generation, to continue to water it to other generations to come. On my own behalf, and of those who believes in me, tomorrow is another day. Despite of all the odds against my ACP team, it is with honesty that we went through a lot. Rumors ran high, accompanied by disparagement, with all sort of disparage in terms of inhabitation related stuff. We could not seek any financial assistance anywhere, or even being accorded a moral support. Sometimes it is not easy to confirm that you are a man. But when you are subjected to unfitting situation, you begin to take a breath that, oh, I have endured it. That is how I could describe the situation. As of today, ACP ceased to exist as a political platform because the reason for it are over. We are Aya Juba, led by Polista, Dr. Dengayom and his team for the next 2 years. Irrespective of all the dark forces contributing to our loss of election, my team and I remain strong toward building a robust, inclusive and participatory parliament that we found. And if it is difficult to make better, then it is a promise that it was better and should be left like that. having expressed all the dissatisfactions at play by some political actors, here is the truth. Election will be held at the competent basis and no more rooms for rotations or sharing, as we have seen how good it is when being subjected to a rigorous check and competencies that we have just seen. So raising an alarms on what has been disregarded or erased from the political practice make one look confused and in the state of sponsoring skirmishes or intentionally trying to take us back. We are not going back. Let's practice our political rights correctly. From today on, we, the youth of Pele, as well as other youths in this country, have refused totally from anything less than election. Election has become the only means of transitioning power passively, fairly, impartially, believability, and rightfully to the person so specifically admired by many as their leader. That should not be delayed or tampered with by any actor. Rights to vote and electing leaders must be respected. Today is the time. Tomorrow will be the practice. As we try to adopt a new democratic system, it is important to try out so as to acquaint ourselves to those fearful outcomes. As commonly quoted by political champions of the time, and I quote today, it is so difficult to lose an election you solely organize and supervise. Going by this assertion, it is practically working anywhere and cannot cease to function anywhere. So let's give election a space so that people can elect their leaders transparently, responsibly, honorably, and respectfully, so that people can have a say on the national cake, not on the national cake. Let not demonize the process and castigate on anybody who calls for election. It will surely happen. Finally, I will not limit myself from doing what I used to do before contesting for the noble exercise. I promise to keep on discharging my duties irrespective of being denied this opportunity. I was NYIN Pale then, still is, and will be forever. I say no to divisive politics. My deepest appreciation goes to linguistic sections of Mariang Buma for according me respect of the highest dignity in my life. You are my hope that I treasure the most. Your name was respected, and that is what I stand for to protect. I have never let you down on all you advised me to do in regards to the conduct. I love you people. To my friends who were with me, irrespective of the threats and isolation from their section as well, I remain appreciative to you all. May God bless you. May God open your ways to keep on this exercise in a generous heart. May we all believe to see the first. Adong members ke ACP ke doganer. Nana orane ke torne in these congregations or in this assembly. Please can you stand up and wave the public? Thank you. Ante to speech is out.
Thank you. Ban Mabul, that's very good. In the public life, and Dodin, welcome. No, Chayin. I'm trying to say, try to resist public life. So, into late Ban Mabul. And the next speaker, our former chairman, the man who made this transition peacefully, Ranijol Maimalwil. You're welcome, sir.
we build it.
Yen Maburuk Palengda, which I can lay na bajam dia gol kan bagol la amit piao lip kapon gazo of Sabona General James Gotumai, Patron of the Day, Victor Mariaraga, Minister of Youth and Sport, Gang, Mariara Gumke, Chief Guest, Mamer Mariala Gumke, former Minister, former Deputy Minister of Interior, Special Guest, Morara Kol, Special Guest, Isaiah Konukwala Malik, Special Guest, Simon Mamertit, Special Guest, Panama Koryam, Kujola Koji Ben Gadia, Nair Permaun Sheep Cake, Usap Mukirtiam Amal, Kujola Pan Boruban, we take a lorry in Galit. Koji Ben Gananga. Yenwa Loyan, and no cockle can end. The cake here, Pale, Kuiga Pale, Kuma, the other gold pan Pale, Yena Ban, my secretary, Bapar, Bukitol, Bangay, and appreciation. Kuyin ran a tiny old Lord, otherwise, get your load, go a bit. Please.
Protocol remains observed. I will not go mentioning each and every guest that is present, but I will beg that you pardon me and the protocol remains as it is. During our tenure, we bakalim kawe koko wedia and be jam English tana non ko che jam tungda u kanong de bana jam tung jing to kore ne we takalim war lui wo ka ke lui ke yo wo ko to wanim ga ku jela ko to kuma jadite waka ke lui wonu pana palle ku jela me ke palle ke dia pana palle eronwo nazamu. It has a number of smaller associations that are subordinated to Anyidi Youth Association that was led by Malwin. Those other small associations that were subordinated and that are still subordinated to the mother association are three. One is the Association of the Youth of Chwe Magon, a bomber in Anyidi, Payam. The other is an association for the youth in Mareng Boma, a bomber within Anyidi. And the other is an association of youth that are of Mareng. Tianwin, sorry. A boma that is also within Anyidi, Payam. Before I recognize the efforts of each and every association leader of those three that I've mentioned, I would love to recognize an effort of desire to serve. Wepanda, ran the shoulder deng, it buy tab blue. Kunate by blue, Keran Chirana, I walk you. I can get rid of it, Libby Macam Lopin, Belay. I can get rid of it, Libby Macam Lopin, Beloye. But did you loy? What you want to know, you go, Ukabla town, and Naya Buddhi, Ukabia Lana to buy Taba Loy, Ukabena work for South of them. Certificate, a certificate of appreciation for an effort. For an effort to let the community know that there is a desire to serve. There is a desire to work for your own people. Dordeng, kindly you come forward, if you don't mind, to receive this certificate. Randa, you can read, Bungo, Public, Erania, gentlemen, Tiogan, Tolpan Magul. Pan Magul, we are to buy near, ready to buy Liamno. But we are near and by, I took a well, a guitar, well, away a pallet. I took gum, when any jam well, Dordeng a blue Yagamanta, and Kunaber Damanja, Benya, can we buy Louis Damanja? Pan Magul. In Limba, wearing a balloon, be not got your book of me, Bagati, I began you by, and I'll get a canta, a Louis Ban. Thank you so much. Wait a late, will you balance? NYIN-WONG association in the Yakalwele. I don't go work, a cock or you can you. We don't be called you, Boomai. Ran Twingen, a bench I'm gone, Molana Ling Panchol. Nato, Kabi certificate of a balloon. Ranero. A woman leader, Etianui, Cholwen Cholte. I'll try to be fast. Apologies. Rani Diak, I am Lena Yom, a Ben Marang. Koke, Ako, Chiran Kayanang effort, Tiloy, Kaluipa and Anyidi, where Waka to Polokura. Pupura, no Koke to Gayanelone, there was a delegation of authority, Janbilon Beloy, Kubitik, Biakru Panapale. Rantwing, Erani Chol Ajong Gomukur, Ayanake captain, a team Anyidi, junior team. Ranro, Erani Chol, Marco Chol Madul Machar, Ayanake captain, a team Anyidi, the legend. Rani Diak, Akan Makondria, Ayanake coach, junior team. Ranum one, Erani told him in Madrid. Along a nickname, NYIN popularly, I told Mom, Eran, he has done a lot of work that has made all of us proud. ANK team, ANK coach team, the legend, senior. Certificate, the certificate loan on Mamada. Mamada Ayan Balukur, she has done a lot of work. Lon ye loy idiarti a yigim a ye loy pan bor ulon piati e lui disena lokelo pan palenga yika ko yike dik loy diarke a special recognition ngir mama yana randa long a special recognition e bishimda right reverend Bishop David Achang Mailwal. Cái của ayu wa cái chol ku kayen ke ko kan wa ku ke long kan wa gwera nyali je chol ayu wa nanga tie ku kayu wa ka ko loy do kina libi wa ga yen a special recognition ku certificate ne abene wa ata ko ben ga wa pan pale rana daga ci wa nim kon ma e patron da kulon ke wa ko fili chen Waka can orani Musulu walk. Kurani Ran, any current or one loyal and I know to live on Pale. It is because of his effort. I do what in Maria, General Erdung, go, Erdo. Randa, diga ci wang ni mer elon piat ci loy ruti ga palle e shabab e mama da kura janko ka bi ko ni diar kor e rutin nyadur te ko cha dai lo pande ku ka pan palle ka en da man di loy bi mama in tule wereng duga wen ga ban diadir randa lebu nyom we go bay ku nyom ku le e mama da akon malwal per en ga ban diar ti kulon pan palle ye loy ka ci ko kondak randa lubu nyom we go bay ku ka chot ku pyo e general jong yang ma kon yen en ga ban da ko way palle wa tia ku pinno na choliu e ka pya bu nyom we ko man ha to in the gathering here ato panakim ku ka pya bu lewe yen ran ci ko da rit kan ruti ku ka ju ga pan palle ci ka loy ti dik ay ka loy yen rana daga ci wang ni mer e ci a person ani di community di juba en e general matar tiom randa ci wang ni bumar e honorable makritom mal en ke randi den bay to gan wo ken randa daga ci wang ni mer e jaron malwala yom dor di tor randa daga ci wang ni mer e jarol samson mabiul wal machar e ko kan wo ka ko ban randa daga ci wang ni mer e jarol elija unique lay e ko kan wo ka ko ban apologies what you took nya ye da manda ku ka pya bu ga gam ke ka ke ju wo ka yen we bai aya yen ye Anyidi Youth Association in Juba does not work in alone anong associations tui lui partner kan yen dom tok wallo men e payam ko a good lar counties beyond payam Stobor county war twen ka ben biur ko kilopin e ci lu yarit kan wo ka ju ga loy war ya ke achievements ke association ci leadership ci ka spear headed a ten ga wo kon biur ko ra ci wo le bu jaan ma tapi kan kin bu ñol bay randa diga ci wang ni mer e ban tui a ci loy to a level to one a peaceful relationship become that egaranga to my chairperson there then randa daga ki wang ni mer e ben Duke Youth Association in Juba randa to ko kan walk and it ne ka ju to you ka ki work on we have been able to do a lot of things with this help actual mabil Pyo. Randa, daga ci wang ni mer, en Cuban chairperson, BCYA Juba. Akura Unico from the day he was elected to date, he has been working with us. Ukanyiku, abtia kalu ikan incoming leadership. Ukapia bunyo we ku pyo na lo ku jal ka binyi no ko te dung pan pale ku ka abtia kalu ikan yen. Chairperson, welcome. Rana daga ci wang ni mer, ben te lu ikan wa ka rit. Uka ben e jeranda e ben e kol nyang war ci lopin e tol dem pan tol ngwen e lui kana rit kan waga rit uka ko kan waga rit ta ko ben ka ji wayo ranti wang ni mer going chairperson Makwa Youth Association in Juba ranye tor ater maile e lui kan wagu ka ko kan wagu ka nyiku man kinen lopin ya gol loy kan ko long yal ka kule rana daga ci wang ni mer e ben jale war ci lopin minu kulu ku ngi yen agudu man hadiya ka lui gan wo ayom de ayom rana daga ci wang ni mer ya e ben bay di war ki lopin biura bi jong mayen eran ti lui kan wo ga rit e ka ju ti wa yo ga wa er ti ga pan pale ku ka chu ka tiam tan ko kan wo yen daman ne kur certificates a jui biura certificates are due. Certificates back reserve. Akaka outgoing leadership. Abi gati ajika yugi ke tinti chiwa lot in water. Koko kadeka chiwa kani mera pia kulewe na choka certificates kela UBE. Ai koke IEC. Ake nyuji waka pe nyi katier kureno wako kulelku. Gogo nyuji pe katier kureno wako. Kulel ku ko ke ka ber kir pan pale ke ka beloy ku ka piat ki chiri kene because of their effort ke ade ka chi wo ke jel woni men ke tin ku ke yo sokron elon piat mogotin ta ber and be pan pale me belon chiri kene loy e ka be ya da ye kene ke example yen en ju be lo tidit e wetu ka ba chwar as I go we karba we nyut yongu wen maktam kaji we nimga yongu wen maktam kaji we nim wen maktam jaditi yen one on a list of assets that we will be handing over apiat bagapinga we by Ketwing, a symbol of authority in a chatingati and ording. A tepkik, a kerikatwing, the bunyodweg, a dong by. I have said a symbol of authority. A benekaka panapale, a benegayalo. The row where no matter opinion, where no matter pick. Our emblem, a logo. Esharda ka wa eruti ka pana pale e wa nyuot won bi yu wa kalotin krediak a seal of the association yeni stamp ato kana yaneti abala kanala then one kulwar ler wong nyal weni men e chilwela nong computer e chilwela nong printer bata kin ku ka bla yo kichu loy what be new pin ka wa akunom to kwan ku kor ku computer de ato abam kanala credit a website of the association a work in progress. It has been started and it is continuing. Details and credentials abaka ENSG or miadu teaching ale wacharun ku beloy lon website Bloy continue agoyak pep betoke aseda. Karakter I documentations I assets because they have information that belongs to all of us. Ato in two forms, anong hard copies in the file it. You can copies to a soft copy.
So buy it anong $500, Jale anong $500, Mokaja anong $500, Kunyang anong $500, Anyidi anong $500. Kaga ay diar, aku nim ke diar, diar ke Mokwaj, diar ke Anyidi, diar ke Kulnyang, diar ke Baidit, diar ke Jale, 500 each from Moirora Kon. Thank you, Moiroda. Right now, all Honorable Mariar Bunke, Honorable Mariar, I'm going to walk here. One of our colleagues. Before he was appointed, so we are happy to have him here. We are our special guest of the day, Honorable.
Bajali yiki jibam rumbe ganyar jakuloy abonu boy agar madama tegi jadi atega bana bunma gondo kuma ganyana agar yake bira ganyar unjala na yorabi oga icharo bay dali rumbe kabay inu baje kami oga yono da rumbe bay ya
Shukran. Shukran. Guest of honor, General James Hosmai, Minister of Labor, special guest, General Malwala Yomador, General Samson Mabulwal, General Urjuk Bulan, Kujula Adak Barlaman Totan, Koike State, Kujula Wilaya, Kujula National Parliament, Koike Kabai, Kujula outgoing chairman, Kagakumade, and incoming chairman, Kagakumade, Kudiar Kayan Borong, Kudiar Kolnyang, Kujula Nerakekwa, Kwarmati, what Kamurin Kanarik. Then, Nachibija Magajuk. Nangu penyikan jual, kukalwe lanjut. Ketuang, ayam mirpo, wasak, acan baben, nakunum diji jual cirikanik. Nya bendelit, ana carya nomthong kun babenluel. Naik poin kekoi, pencol kunyang, kudula makwaj, kudula il boroban. Kujula Anyidi, kuko ya chipo ko juje mu bala leke. Na e longo riale po ku pandun e chalasin woni chola Anyidi. Po cha to ga ni chol jamori ma kol. Anyej aga ko yendi. Yana bu jam ni kankaro. Kutoy Piata Gambay Yaki Yendi Tichini Yuquan Kinichi Nom Kurane Quine Jangoingor Sharon Polek Yamut Kiran Chiquan Kujal Bain Bagam in Yamu Japan Yamu Religion Wakayin Chairman Koi Kun Chiwukalu London attack Tipia Yin engineer Ding Yin engineer Dording Jalapan Ting Bigi Jabe confidence Chanbakangor a easy thing. You need to go extra mile. One channel Anyidi by Chalayok, Kepan on Troop G. Kujal took Jola Godpo. That time, the insecurity did the pay. Kujal man, Malwala Yomador Jokui by, but Anyidi. Najokula, Sibel Nudo. Gojasi Mamma Munkoiter. To Jampan, Kepanji, Rorqua Nyao. Najokujal, Kangabedonke. Real poor chicken. Whereby a real poor a chalmi. We're going to tanker. Pandun Jalanyidi, a child tiadi, a regaching good German. Pakan, Alano Yoma group. A colon Lelepan, Panchal in Sudan. And she made Kuna Chilwell. Who cannot take our dead to a lion share. Akika Gerard Kun Aka Golharga Kemi Bigala Jayror, Abigala Jerolat. A Kagamana veteran, and I know go take a veteran to Kaka Moy. Now got a good cool Gunyanga road, the wrong history. He'll be gum the Junubin Cup. ayane yugapo ran kompori ya tueng e kwani chol pelik yen fi 2002 awal mara bajajal jinu Sudan wala Kenya kena namgo kuli ga yekala gal ko yaga jitor ka kuma yani betang nang almost 7 days ubarga dala ga kin metom na one day go barga dal tong jajot be ko ga far ko go wune tol pelik julayen borban jël ko lo abe go mo di tuk ti bu ya mi nga ka laka go lo kay barga dal go lo ko tong jor ku pelik aliw yene ci ben bin ku jago barna ne jago la du go lo mo di ne mo lo go janga ci tong le bi jor pelik liu tong ku tong do ne gene ko ku lam ku tong lo go pe wa ge ngo pelik wayro wa chu gam kan ban wal ci fiu yana ni ci ben ka ga fi di dagar fi di baragazal o go ya be baragazal wayro ana ko ni niama gar tag da ka ga tin non panda ma chul ma duang dan jelde ene na gar kan gene kiyen o ga ani ke bana mandun lanu mi kun pa le bi pe awa matche a yoko lui wa shoko jam ga juj ka ba tonwe dar go put ko pa de gaw e kra je ndai ben akul pa le go ba ben ku dun po de ba ben akuma tiu ga daw de ana chogo chen bele nang ni ke dan de chol bu ga ye kat di chi bom dun di chen bele chat long tu ko bele dung na we so ku dun ta ut mon dun ta ut yen ana gura tiye yen jeki ga a ko ja la nga choda wel ke former deputy minister chede ye na yue a chan bi yu former ku yu deputy bi ga ba nyaazin ma wo ga ci poli yere do ma wi bi ya be jwa ka chan ma la tu nga be la ko gidin ba kana akhiran ayara ne jola Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest president of the United States. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We play team Anyidi. I believe we really poor, many near keep it that way. Rane jama num deng tane jol marora kol e pot bi title de belwel yen a businessman kuna a businessman kujabeni jame chuki anonga chini aga pinga wega jama nguchake lakini yen nyaka pas ko chitke diar kol nyang wata ga yung 3 million SSP akuma jadid acha yung 2 million kono mithine lar ko kula nyiri itana jaga yung 1 million ako kulda ne acha god po pe ko cha yi kaj po ko nyodunu man tin ko ni jiga kul kan yitlensin. With these few remarks we kaj kwa nyal jabe don ko we po abino go berom ga potri kage. Shukran lakum.
Thank you, Honorable. In too late, will be at the work.
Ayen usual. Anji banya chagamot ko to tunyino. Anong national anthem ke kadiet. Dina logo kenu ku dina logo kenu. Pa anai function no bain chirikene ka kanong iget ka bain. Ina bala opportunity bala tiran chiblo diet ke music. Galam kunang piugu ban kaputo gegeran kamaja kunum kwaya gepinga gachira leu kebia gachaga yo amanya denga toy ajaga yo tinong mai kol majunga yom banyriwo galam kunang piugu ban kaputo gegeran kamaja kunum kwaya gepinga gachira leu kebia gachaga yo amanya denga toy ajaga yo tinong mai kol majunga yom banyriwo rakor manyoga chiyuk nang pyo wai nang damana ayene yipal ke baden nyan goga jiwil ko wajwan kujem ye je mo nongti o kitu bi jam weda betu jitongdu chikin jam jatiop chikidun jalwe o kitu bi jam weda betu jitongdu chikin jam jatiop chikidun jalwe tiega jeli diop yen wuru andidi Ukoti katiek yen moji banne jobuti kwa chintingi ya mutu letiga jagi tiagi njugwa jambe Yaga goja bere kilolo chintingi ya mutu letiga jagi tiagi njugwa jambe Yani goja bere kilolo. Thank you.
Anyidi oye. Anyidi oye. Anyidi oye. Your Excellency, James Osmai, the National Minister of Labor and Human Resource. Your Excellency, Mariara Gumke, former Deputy Minister and former Commissioner also. Our lovely Bishop of Anyidi and Pali community, all the clergy, our people of Anyidi, our people of Kolnyang, Makwaj, Baidit, Jale, Mar, Paliao, Wangulei, Panagor, Wernyol, Dupa Diet, Dupa Yuel. I greet you in the name of Pale community. My minister, I have nothing to say because we have detained you and we appreciate your presence and we are very highly privileged to be with us. I came to know Osmai when he was in Malakal Secondary School. By that time, I was a youth leader, and I was an activist youth leader, and I was the manager in the office of the chairman of the party, the Sudanese Social Union in Malakal, who is late Peter Gatkwal. So I have been living with those of James Sos, those of Taban Guy, and the list is long, even including Victoria Machar. That lovely place called Upper Nile will get united and it will get back to its history. So you are a great son of Upper Nile. These are your people. I welcome you to come address your people. Welcome, my minister.
طبعا انا بتكلم بعربي دينغ بتاعي ده بتاع كونيا انا بشتغل protocol في ميل بتاعه أنا بقول 3 حاجات. واحد، أنا عايز ندي تحية خاصة للشباب للكوميونتي بتاع انيدي تابلة. مبروك عليكم، لأنه لو كان ما بتحب بعضكم الهاي ده ما كان بيحصل. ده الطريقة اللي أنا عايزينه ننادي بشكل. Number 2, أنا بياهي I want to appreciate the outgoing chairperson. لأن الجنوبيين لو زال راجع في كرسي بكون يشوفه. لكن الشعب ده قال لا، ما دام ده القانون بتاعنا. تفضل. أنا عايز نقول لك منو مايك؟ مبروك عليك. This is the way. This you have shown the very good leadership. زول من 3 زول الكلام قبل هنا كان رشح مع دور. طيب. طبعا انتخابات زي ليه براكور. عملك فاول يا كموك يعني ببلد بتاعك شالله أصوات بتاعك. لكن في النهاية قبل إنه بيده كله أنا قبلان إنه I'm defeated. And this is the way. حتى أمريكين ده بيعدين يسرق بعضهم. But they tolerate themselves. هم ما بيشاكل. وأنا دايما أقول لهم مبروك. And this is the way. لما النهاية بتاع مطاف سنة بعد 2 ممكن ترجع تاني. وأنا متأكد ممكن دور. زول لما تلارى ده دور ده himself. The new chairperson. Door out دول الرشا معك كلام كتير قبل. طيب كلام كتير ليك. انت لو سميت الخطاب بتاعه ده يكون بداية بتاعت شغل بتاعك. وطبعا انه انت قبل كده انت رفضت تيجي Inauguration بتاع واحد من الفيامات. أظن ذكروا في الخطاب بتاعه. ده lesson قال يكون lesson كويس ليك. As a leader حتى لو عندك مشكلة أنت بتمشي لأن الناس بتاعك. أنا متأكد أي أو ناس ينتخبوك. قال يكون lesson بالنسبة لك. وعايز أقول لك أنت لازم توحد شباب بتاعك. تعييدكم لم توينوا. الزمن بتاع الانتخابات انتهت. حتى لو في زول ضدك في الانتخابات تفضل خلاص انت بقيت ليدر بتاعهم كله. ما عندك تاني زول وقف معاك وده ما كان وقف معي. انت لازم تمسك انه ده الناس بتاعك كله. عندك شغل. واحد الشباب بتاع انيدي وكمان ما تجيبه بس عند الجيران بتاعك لأنه سلام ده ياو بخليك تمشي قدام. الجيران بتاعكم انت لازم تعمل حوار مع الشباب بتاعك عشان تقعدوا في الكوريدور بتاعكم ده. عندك مرلي بيجاي، عندك ناس بيجي ناك، عندك بيجاي منداري وعندك ده ضروري خالص انه لازم تحاور مع الشباب بتاعهم. لانه نحن قاعدين نقول انه نحن الناس الكبار بكون نحن لقبنا somewhere. بعد ما تجي بكورنا. جنوب ده جنوب بس سموه جنوب يا قبائل بتاعنا 64. لو عايزين يكون عندكم دولة كويس انتم لازم تعملوا حوار. لازم تفهم بعضكم. لانه انت ما هتقف هنا. عندك شباب بتاع جنوب السودان بتكون شوفوا. فلازم تعمل فيس مع جيران بتاعك. الملوث بتاعنا من 4. الكابينت بتاعك ده كله فيه بيت واحد فوق. أنا شفت قبل فيه بيت واحد فوق بس. وكلام ده ما صح. أنتم حصل قاعدين تعملوا ده training بتاع leadership. You are training yourself. ما تخلي البنات ورا. Because بنات also they are leaders. ما تخلوا ورا، لازم يخشوا في leadership بتاع اليوث، لازم يخشوا فوق. لأن تريننج، أنتم ما دارين النسوان بتاعكم يكونوا كمان leaders في جنوب السودان. أنتم لازم you have to consider this. ما كويس. أنتم you have to consider. ما يكون بيد واحد في cabinet بتاعكم. نحن ما بنتكلم ب 35% لكن اعرفوا إنه ده تريننج البنات بتاعت أنيدي يتعلموا leadership. ده through youth بتاعكم. آخر كلام راي ما بكلم كتير. عايز أقول إنه عندنا جنوب السودان ناس شاكلوا وطلعنا بلد، عندنا بلد حصل. لو في مشاكل فوقه ده نحن برانا، مشاكل بنتين مش عشان ما بنتين، ما في حاجة بيجي دايم. عايز انتم كشباب بتاع أنيدي اللي انتم نظمتوا الانتخابات بتاعكم وانتم سلمت الكرسي في احتفال الجميل اللي انتم لم تقولوا لي الناس الثانيين ان this is a way for South Sudan to go ahead. By the way, it's very good. يعني ما ساكن، ما عندي شباب كثير هنا قاعد نمشي فوقه وعنده مشاكل. ناس بدوك بعضهم بعصايا. كويس؟ لكن انتم جبتوا مثل كويس بالنسبه لجنوب السودان. وانا متاكد انه لو استمريتوا هتكونوا ليدرز في الشباب بتاع جنوب السودان. ما في حاجه بخليكم ما تكونوا فوق. الشعب بتاع أنيدي لو ما وقفتوا ورا الشباب ديل ما بنجا، including السياسيين. انا متاكد حتى انتم ناطروا براكم عندكم مشاكل سببه ممكن سياسي، لكن أنا أقول اللي أنتم كيوز أنتم لازم تمسحوا المشاكل عشان تكونوا واحد. أنتم ناظر بس براكم بالسكشن بتاعكم عندكم مشاكل. This is the right time for you to solve all these problems. السياسيين ده ما بقدر بمشي إيميل لو شباب بقولوا إنه نحن الطريق بتاعنا ياهو. ما في. لو عايزين الجنوب ده يكون كويس ولازم تحاوروا مع شباب بتاعتكم. يعني إنكم ورثوا مشاكل. أنا قريت في بور، أنا طالب في بور، ثانوي متعينة تميل في بور. زمن ده نحن بنحب بعضنا، ما كان مشاكل فيه. أنا ذاته لما قمت من بور أنا ما بعرف فرق بين التوج مع بور، نحن بنسميه بور كله. لكن because of سياسات يا جينا يرمنا قريب ده إنه في توج براو وفي بور وفي نيروان. زمان بنقول الناس بتاع بور كله. because ناس كانوا متوحدين بعض، ما كان في مشاكل. السياسيين فرقوكم والناس بيشاكلوا ده انتم ما هم. so عايز ده المسائل المفروض تحلوا. لأن الجنوب ده ما بمشي قدام، جنوبليه ما بمشي قدام if لو نحن شعب بتاع جنوبليه نحن ما يتوحد. وده يكون لسن كويس بالنسبة لكم. أنا متأكد إنكم ناس كبار القبلية ده ما عندهم أو السكشن ده ما عندهم، فحاولوا يساعدوهم. دور عمل جماعي كويس، عمل جماعي كويس. حتى لما نكون عندنا قرارات ده تعملوا لازم تشاور الكابينت بتاعك عشان ما تكون ديكتاتور. right؟ ما تكون ديكتاتور. so أنا بقول إنه مبروك عليكم. وعايز زملاء بتاعي مكير زملاء بتاعي هم معي. يعني ممكن نقول انه اكثر ناس الزملاء بتاعي كثير وانا قاعد من مرسى ملكال معهم يا اولاد الابو كثير. وكنا لما انا في بور نحن بنمشي هلا يعني ما بيشوفونا طبعا دايما مع الويدا ما عنده طرف كويس. وانا عايز نشكر دينجو لأنه جاب لي لنادر الكريم وقال لي يا أخي لأن عايزينك لا تكون حتى لو عندك شغل خلي شغل. فأنا قلت يا أخي أنا حاجة أنا بحبه شديد، أي برنامج بتاع الشباب أنا بحبه، لأنه بكون هنا رسائل بندير للشباب. أنا بجي عشان كده أنا جيت من 10 كويس، لأننا قاعدين حتى الآن لو ما حاجات أنا ممكن نقعد هذا بالليل ما عندنا مشكلة لأننا لسه قوي ما بقينا حاجات. بنشكركم الله يخليكم بالنسبة لجنوب السودان الله يبارككم. طبعا قبل مريال كلام ومع جوزيف قال ده زول ده بيزنس. أنا ما عايز يعني أقول كلام ممكن ما بمجي. أنا بفتش 5 مليون أنا بديكم. أنا ما بقول فلان بعد تيجي تبغى لهم بعدين لما يجوا البريد لأن معي في الوزارة أنا بنسلم لهم لأن بجيب لهم. لازم يساعدكم ده شوية لكن يحاولوا إنه يفش. أنا بشكركم وأنا بجيب من هنا وأنا بقول أجيد ويي الله ويي. I should help you. Thank you.
Cái lời lẽ vừa trọc là lẽ là nó giảm coi kan ci war jaman makir yana da dupiye kwani je kwan ti bayan lo meka lakin wela che yer so indar dar de na yom pale akor zaman kan yin zaman kir zaman wel nga ya ga yera ke te den gana pa ga ti du ko jam ko ni e bai ki cha chol kuna na wel ngan ke ka ga jan wel pale ba pale jan chol ku ba pale jan ni ku ba ga jan le ku ba wo pyo ton ku ka che ben ku tie ke bai an ko ni tan rin ko un ko jong la.
Thank you, Uncle. Without Makar now, Kitwin Rin Chia Kan Chagapin and a jol Dordena Yom and men by to Nupale Bor County, Jonglei State. Kilo Radikin, a man meets you. The Queen, in the car, but you already introduced, but in Kabagan by. Yeah,
we call a gift a little call the media, Yapuan, a chan Buada, and Kake and Kujalka Yagam, a bunny, give a ban a gimme door, which in Gulel get Gamakaran, eh? Kudama gave to go to Siena.
A microphone, a Queen herself. Madame Talong, before Balo Twin, Kabayan Pursa already introduced Bipanda Betin. So, Monday.
We chat a more open, Ranabin Chuguirene, Kuja protocol, Kotijal, Kukoito, waiting a low notice. The ballet appreciation, Nikoi Chukoi Canador, Kuban, a Yakan Chanloy. We pan ballet. Dore kedua kue kedia ya banyak tu yang dua dia.
Absolutely right.
So dah bakal lama ya kue dia arju benar nyali kena kue kugam cewe rut gam, kubendakan, kupandakan, kudodakan. Ane domar rinca, ane tolaya nain cola tim, ana jong kwat. Ana liao, ana nyari twist, ana nyari arbe.
Ayen, by chopping, by Pandan, and only 2 years. We got on them walking, Kaka did walk, to Manding, Challenge Red. Kibalo, Taban, come on, I got a tinker card.
angkor ba ya brief ba will dia ba galwel ba go kaman go gift bugate ka tamande ran ba lejitene angkol makir thiong mal our honorable will piazi galwel ka dia chi previous speakers galwel kan edor aja kaping my brother Pani Malung, Pani Magul Kang, Chale Jaret, the Pionden, Champio, Champio Luen, when the Piomier Wilke, I will go call that. Yen, Koi Yang Bagaro recognize, because Koi Jajal, Pacha Alabagajang Road. Our special guest, Mike Panom Koryom, our brother Simon Mamertit, Usalatin Kwa, Ner Malanga UN, Bind the Board County Board Community Association, our SG, Mayomatany Y, and the headships to Sultana Nyang Koryom, Sultan Mariari Nyok, Koi Dir Kwanto, Kujabany, Anyidi Juba, Ner Jerome Chartiong, Benda Anyidi globally, Ben Jero Gabriel Jong Riak in absentia, Kuja our current chair, acting chair, Mr. Aden Machar. Koi dir kwanu pale, acha ba mention ben, ake ner Uncle Honorable Makir Mal, Honorable Mading Makol, Mading Akol, Erjunggo, Jang Bugway, on a guy, Uncle Dardu, Kunyal Bear, Koiwi, can mention. Ben, BCYA, Chairman of Kurmajib, Banko on the Payamad Ben, Koidir, Kujaruti, our IAC team, Kuja, my social friends, social group, John Kokas Puram, Koj Benekule, which we are witnessing my today's event. And if you read, which are we in time for recognition of the day. My family members, even Koj Yajatin there, my mom, Adundinga Jack, Enyana Bek, 2 years, Lipayam, Yen Edim, it's been in Dubai. My mom here, Jero Laguma Temagog, Opakir, 2 years, Camodia, father family members, to Dr. Rachola Yom, Dr. Malwal, all family members, Tiben, Kujia Palinda, Kujia, Koi Mahim, come on, Chen Jibene Kulu, I Jong White, 2 East County. A team Colombo, a team there, which I can lay Benton Weben. Wheelchair, a message of thanks and appreciation. Koi Magalay, AIC, Ner Dengo, Kuja team there for amazing and well organized function. I think Palachinam Daman, and you had the children, a kilo today possible because of your brain. Pale is proud to display the coin name. Koko Bagale, entire Pale community, Koi Bobor, Kuanko, Kujako die on media, what you pure meal, the norm, General die, norm Pale. Koko Bagale, our personal friends, Kuja colleagues, for their support. Agudien, near Piadia. Diar Kakolnyang, Abagale, your Piati Yenen, and the Piomier, what ye doing? Kaban Galatin, Aka Janke, Wargan, a door, Abago Queen, Kuacha Vicharao, Kuayam is the Palate, Panda Champu, Wadoila Madin, Logo by Anyidi, Walu Burichol, Kujurukapo, Kitwin, Chalwell. Enable unity, peaceful coexistence, Ruti Rut, neighbors. The Kene, yeah, well, are no issues, to dung pinga kin ga resolve we ka ga elections ko ko dir ko to wakot pana nger chairman Gabriel Jongria ko dir ko aya yo chingiru wo baki bu loy kene ku ko rubu loy a constitution Anyidi one drop but modern associations are well organized and structures allow them in harmony in relation to the guidelines Ben Godumai agenda by resettlement agenda can you door supported Ruthi Tibenia nearby Manya Chul Ujapan Kuruthi Quantodin Kojaban Ajakale watching Domatuk Wobulu Kukor Career Yabel Likato Ador Uloy Kawachadatuk Yen key important Wepanda Ukojaban association accord bu watching mark bu resources bu go pull together anora to be we jam kina bialo ni dor yen ga ba chonom lui e ga lwa ga che yi wo ko ri ku nom your brain ku ko bu mat ya lwa lu ku watching full together ku bu panda bu supported a chukuru kon ke pale kayugu zaman kayugu zulumu ku yen ga chilo twin so ya lwa bu pale loy mat ku watching moto pale ga jam in unity we stand who can unity applicable to our neighbors and the entire country keep Carbathon our lordship the diocese of Anyidi belong leadership Ruthi level the sections Bumai Japla Payamat Corbene Athie Aguko Pioda Lier and I'm the human ego a negative pride yen ngari runde kulwela che interest pandin uche interest de jana che interest de ga che interest pale alwela kene lam kuror wo bu nyut wo ye pale ka kwon wan kwa chira lu bu excluded ajuer pale ani ararun ter wo bichen agudaman ben wo ga nyang pe wera ker enelin cha wo ya lwe tie pa na Anyidi tie junub Sudan we cha gale thank you
Mr. Chairman in kitama na janyete now kubugulo kaka koi ka ban adio ko dor ka ko bi dor ko bi en gi okay ko ka ko bi dor bi en gi ba ko nya dor ka so wo ka tama na bute and ran to ga yen only 1 minute then can do it ka ko nga ga dia a chu ko de ba chu ga yen dor ku ba to en ke so ran en ka ka
DJ